quick hits, part of our show that I talk about three things in the news lately that many people have perhaps seen. First one, gold rises to another record as anxiety grips the markets. Gold is well above 3,000 an ounce. For the longest time, it couldn't get there. And we have a chart we'll show you on that shortly. Global stocks trounced the U.S. during the first quarter. Is American exceptionalism in trouble? For the longest time, being American, the American dream going into the U.S., it was fantastic. Stock market was moving higher as compared to all other stock markets. Well, not the first quarter of this year. Europe basically did a heck of a lot better than the U.S. China did a heck of a lot better than the U.S., something we have not seen in quite some time. And our third point, buy Canadian grows. More U.S. companies say retailers turning away their products. As we know, in Ontario, you cannot find U.S. alcohol. Many provinces have followed from what Premier Ford has done. So that's buying Canadian. A lot of Canadian people do not want to travel to the U.S. We're hearing airlines cutting back flights because they're just empty right now, flights to the U.S. So pretty scary thing going on right now, especially for many of these companies. So let's go to the first one. Gold rises to another record. Our first chart here, there it is, beautiful gold bullion bars. We have our first chart, 24-hour spot gold price. It's a little confusing, but think of the blue line as the close on March 28th. You can see the choppiness. The red, it actually goes higher on Sunday, the 30th. So when the stock market was closed, gold was still moving significantly higher. And last but definitely not least, our last pricing of gold well above, well, even 3,100 an ounce now. Gold is in the green there, going a lot higher. And again, gold is that fear investment. When people are nervous and anxious, they buy gold. And I guess as long as they feel anxious, you could see gold continue to climb. But I think if we get any certainty with regards to tariffs, you could see gold fall $100, $200 an ounce, just like that. So it's something that is definitely not for the faint of heart investor. Our next quick hit is basically the idea that global stocks are outperforming U.S. right now. And we've seen that, and it's really, really prominent in Europe. Our chart there, on that we can see that Europe, which is the green line, outperforming the blue, which is the US, and even the red, which is China, has now gone past the blue, which is the US. So it's interesting that the US is kind of causing a lot of this anxiety with their tariff talk, and they've been arguably one of the worst performing markets in the world over the first quarter. So a lot of people questioning President Trump and his methods. And our third quick hit is this whole idea of buying Canadian. A lot of Canadian companies not buying US anymore. There you have it. Made in Canada. Make Canada great again. What would that be? MCGA. So we should maybe, instead of Make America Great Again, MAGA, maybe we should start our own acronym, Make Canada Great Again. And I think a lot of people feel this way. And perhaps we'll look back one day and say, that point in time where the U.S. went and started to threaten tariffs on us, that was the point in history where Canada became a lot more self-reliant, forged new relationships across the world within our own borders between provinces, and that made Canada great again. And I think that's everybody's hope.